feelings, the opinion and the views of all the party members. That's what internal democracy means. Internal democracy means that in administration of the party, that you insist that rules and procedures are followed, and that you listen to everybody. You practice it, you are firm on discipline, but it will be based on equity and natural justice. We have to be fair. That's what internal democracy means. So let us not celebrate rebellion. Let us not celebrate confrontation as representing internal democracy. No, it is not what it means.
I don't know if you've seen any opinion on, if you read editorials in terms of, the crisis in the PDP. Some people put it chiefly to that. They blame former President Olusegun Obasanjo, who was at the helm of affairs for a while, that he didn't quite set out clear rules in terms of, a succession policy, or in terms of, that the Constitution was amended at whim, at will, as it were, by him, so as to suit whatever it is that he wanted. And it seems that, subsequent leaders have inherited that particular way of doing things, and that is basically what is causing problems in the party. Do you agree with them?
Well, every organization, they have problems. There is no perfect organization. PDP is not a perfect party. We have not been perfect the way we've been running our affairs. But it is not for us to come to national TV and start discussing our negatives. Whatever we feel, we've always had constitutional amendments, and we have internal mechanisms to solve our problems. So any shortfall that we note, we have a way of trying to resolve it and make sure that it never happens again. So the issues that we have in the party, we've noted it and we're working on it. And we are thankful to former President Olusegun Obasanjo for being president, having been president elected by the party, having served as the party board of trustees, the interest that he has shown in the resolution of this crisis. We commend him, and we commend the elders of the party in the way they have been trying to resolve our challenges at the moment.
Well, he's been featuring prominently lately in matters of the party, and you say rightly so. But even the elders who you just mentioned now were quoted in today's Vanguard, quoted to have told the president, one, sack Chuka, Baraje, hold new convention, and then they give a list of other items which they demand. How do you intend to sort this problem out?
Well, I believe that our elders are discussing it. They are trying to discuss it. But what other convention do they need? They came to the PDP convention. They participated in the PDP convention at a point when maybe they realized that they could not have one or two candidates elected. Maybe that's when they decided to walk out. But I don't want to say anything that will inflame passions, because we are trying to have reconciliation. And I respect the elders of the party in what they are doing. But let me assure you that this party is large enough to accommodate all individuals, all persons. We are open, we are fair-minded to discuss the views of all our members. But there is no organization in the history of this country that can continue to allow people to distort the views, the position of the party openly and dramatize it for the opposition to make comments on. That is what we're worried about, and that is what responsible and respectable party members are definitely against.
Well, Mr. Metuh, let me come in again. Perhaps you should be able to help us on this. What exactly do they want? Because getting to hear stories from left, right, and center, and sometimes even on the same front page, sack Tukur, sack Prt3, sack this, we don't want this, we want that. Perhaps some Nigerians who are also members of your party, who are not privileged to be in that room when discussions are being held, should hear from you. What's their grouse?
Suleiman, how will I know? I'm not part of them.
You should know.
You mentioned sack Tukur, sack Prt3, sack this. I hope they will not end up saying sack them or sack the. I don't know. But you cannot sack a man who has shown firmness in leadership of the party. At this critical moment of our national development, the party needs a strong character as national chairman. And Alhaji Dr. Babanga Tukur has been resolute in fighting for the interest of this party. He's been resolute in ensuring that internal mechanisms handle the affairs of the party at all levels. There is no way you can now start saying sack Tukur, because he has shown that he's ready to support the president that's been elected at the national level by party members and by Nigerians. That is his job. That's why he's made national chairman. If he deviates from it, then he's playing a different script. For us at the party, for us at the National Working Committee, we are totally committed and united in assisting and working with the national chairman, Dr. Tukur, to serve the interest of the party.
How does the leadership of the party view the actions that happened on that day of the convention, specifically the walking out of some members, while other members of the party, other leadership members of the party, were seated back?
People have different ways of showing their discontent, especially if you want to achieve something and you don't get it. People have different ways of showing it. Maybe that is their way of showing it. But like in families, like in associations, like in companies, like in every union, you accommodate the views of others. So when someone shows his reaction to not getting a position, even in a board meeting, you still accommodate him. You still come back and continue with board meetings. You have other general meetings, you have other extraordinary meetings that you can hold. It does not mean that the company should break up. So we feel, or we felt that they were aggrieved because they supported one or two candidates who didn't make it. We will still come together as one party. Our friends, let me state here for the benefit of all Nigerians that we as a party, we believe that these governors and these individuals, they've done well for the party. The governors have done well in their states. We have no problem with what they have achieved in their states. They have been implementing the party program and the manifesto of the party. Their states, the people of their state are actually happy with them. Our grounds, our problem, as area of difference, is that the same amount of commitment they have shown in serving their people and their states, they should show the same amount of commitment and dedication to party organs and to the party at the national level. There should be more loyalty to the party that assisted and helped them in getting to office. The platform that.
So from the look of things now,
there should be some more loyalty and commitment to them, to that organ.
Well, we do know that the discussions are currently going on within the party. What happens if you don't come to an agreement?
We will definitely come to an agreement. We're a family, we're big, we're large enough to accommodate different views. We will come together. We have faced issues in the past. This is one of them. These two shall pass. This too shall pass. Let me reassure all our party members. Let me reassure all party PDP followers. Let me reassure all Nigerians that have the interest of PDP at heart that the PDP will come together. The PDP will continue to grow as a party because Nigeria needs PDP for the growth of democracy. Democracy needs PDP in Nigeria to try.
Not PDP needs Nigerians. Interesting.
Mr. Metuh, I deeply want to share your optimism, you know, in terms of especially for the stability of the PDP and also, you know, for the stability of the party at the center. But a host of people are saying that, you know, with interest as varied as it is, as it stands right now, with the PDP or the faction or the splinter group, those whom you say have rebelled, going to as far as setting up another office and then also getting a membership they have gotten in the National Assembly, doesn't that shake you a little?
No, in politics, where I come from, we call politics it is struggle for power. That's what politics is all about. You use all kinds of methods. You use all kinds of methods to attempt to achieve your objective. But at the end of the day, you come together as a family to work it out. I have no problem whatsoever with thinking about the unity of this party, the strength of the PDP. What I meant when I said that PDP, that this country needs PDP for democracy to thrive, is that in the past we have had other parties in the First Republic, Second Republic, Third Republic. No party has ever been this strong. No party has sustained democracy for 14 uninterrupted years. Maybe if it had been another party, we will not sit down here and be talking about issues on democracy. PDP has been strong enough to withstand the negative influences that could have affected the growth and development of democracy in Nigeria. That is a major achievement. The fact that we have fought, we continuously fought for, and continuously we have represented the various national interests to ensure that Nigeria remains one and that the unity of Nigeria is preserved is a major achievement. Now, the most important achievement that this president has done and the PDP government is doing right now is to ensure that democracy, which is the liberty and freedom of people to choose whoever they want, is maintained. And that's why we are fighting, and the president has fought that there should be free and fair polls. We have lost elections in some states. We've accepted it. We've conceded. But whenever we win an election, people will say that either the PDP has rigged or something, or we manipulated the election. Let us understand that democracy does not in any way only represent infrastructural development. We have offered it at various states and at national level. But democracy, the best thing about democracy is about the liberty. It's about the freedom of people to choose and elect whoever they want and to air their views. And this is what President Goodluck Jonathan has been able to showcase and to sustain in the last 2.5 years.
All right, we'll have to leave it there. Thank you very much indeed for speaking with us today. Mr. Metuh is the National Publicity Secretary of the People's Democratic Party. We're back in just a moment here. Please join us again.